is September 2024, and we are having a wonderful time here in beautiful Indian River, Michigan. 2024 Championship is underway. We've got the top 40 teams and points from the 2024 season qualifiers. Had a great meeting last night. Captain's meeting went really well. We got to crown the Team of the Year, so congratulations to those guys. And had a good meeting. And we're hosted by the Eagles Hall here in Indian River. It's set up just a nice facility for us. And today we'll be at Howe Marine here in Indian River doing our weigh-in. So looking through a great day. A little cold, you know, as Mother Nature does to us, kind of threw us a curveball. And Thursday night to Friday, we had about a 20-degree plus drop in temperature. So we had a major cold front come through. Today they're forecasting only highs in the 50s, where literally 2 days ago we were in the mid 80s. And then next week, you know, when we're done and everything's signed off, we're going to be back up in the mid 80s. So as with fishing, you know, cold fronts can make them do some crazy things and change their patterns and move where they're going to be located. So these guys have a challenge on their hands, and but I'm confident. We got some great anglers on the Michigan Walleye Tour. These teams are ready to go, and we're going to find some fish and have some great weights this afternoon.
Now, boat number 1, you're good to go.
Thanks, guys. See you in a few hours.
Boat number 2, go.
Ready to get this thing started. Try to get out of here and see what this weather's going to do to the fish and try to get her done. It is windy, it's cold, and it's not like it was pre-fishing. We boat number 1 this year, made it to the championship and Team of the Year, so we're kind of hoping to put on a good show for everybody and end it right, and you know, hopefully we've been averaging anywhere from 13 to 18 pounds all week out here in this deep water, jig wrapping, and you know, it's obviously not ideal conditions to try to get a jig and wrap down 40 foot in these fish right now, but we're gonna keep trying, and they're down there, we can see them. Just keep working, and we're only about 40 minutes into it, so we'll get them.
There we go. Get them in the net, or the boat. Today we're out here, it's kind of breezy north wind. The cold front really came through, dropped 20 degrees plus over 2 days ago. We're out here in deeper water. We're pitching jig and wraps to the fish out here. A lot of the fish were eating whiter colored bait, so we're using a lot of white colored jigging wraps. So that's what we're doing out here, and hopefully we put a few more in the boat here pretty soon. It's been a little bit slow to start, which is kind of expected with the cold front.
Doing all right up here?
Guy, don't worry, it ain't worth it. Well, maybe.
It's getting bigger.
Yeah, get the net. Get the net, Kenny. He was coming at me.
You were close, huh? You were right in them suckers.
All of a sudden, he just stopped. I thought he must have been swimming up at me.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Get in the boat.
Got him.
Kenny, you got it? Can you anchor it, man?
Yeah, no, not yet. I'm going to stay on this just for a second.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, you're anchored
Whoa.
now.
Huh?
You're anchored now. I got it. Go ahead. Fish it. Bring him back. Yep. It's anchored, Ken, so we got a minute. Yeah.
We could drop it 40 or 50 feet. Got one.
Yeah. Kenny, these are going to be a little bit better fish, ain't they?
I don't know, maybe. Yep. You're in.
Yeah, a lot better fish.
Yeah, that's better.
Designed for deep water and big waves, the Skeeter WX series offers no compromise performance, and the Solera series brings the whole family together. Proven with 21 consecutive NMMA Consumer Satisfaction Awards. When you're ready to rule the water regardless of the conditions, the WX series will take you where you want to go in style, comfort, and safety. Bringing your family closer together fishing or skiing, the Solera series can do it all. Skeeter, it's more than just a boat, it's a lifestyle.
So right now, just since it's so windy and wavy here, we're just trying to drift, and whatever we come across, we're trying to cast at it here. I'm just throwing a jig and Rapala right now. Oh, this is our third year fishing the tour. It's our first year fishing the entire thing though. This year we ended up third for Team of the Year. So, I mean, that was pretty cool for our first time ever fishing the whole thing. But it's been fun. It's been a grind. But hopefully we can make something happen today and cash another check. A little one, but it's fish. Let's make sure he's 15, Jay. I'm sure he is. This is only our third day ever fishing here. We come up here Thursday morning, and we got to fish Thursday and Friday, and that has been the extent of it for us. So far, we have not done very good here, unfortunately.
It's a nice one.
Heck yeah, it is. Let's get him in the boat. Nice.
You see that perch you just spit out?
Did he really?
6-inch perch you just spit out.
Man, that's a quarter pound. It's still windy out. We got 3 fish in the boat. We're seeing a couple schools of fish here and there. Just trying to, wait to see them on the live scope, make a cast at them, and hopefully one of them bites.
Got one. Come on.
Yeah, buddy, that's a nice one.
Got it?
Oh yeah.
Nice job.
Nice job.
There's a
homie.
whole bunch of them up there.
Where? How far?
They were at 60 feet when I caught this one.
Okay.
What's our smallest one, guys?
We got 2 18.5s.
2 18.5s, and the rest are right at 20.
19.5
20.
and 2 20s.
Yeah, we're doing good. We got some dead batteries. But other than that, we're still catching fish. So there's a bunch of fish out here, and they're biting, and the sun's coming out now. It's warming up, and I think it's just going to get better as the day goes. I'm thinking we're 1.5 bites away from really putting a nice bag together.
Decent.
Just said we've been catching them 23s to 24.5s all week. Now it's just putting it in front of one. You just gotta put it in front of the right one.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Nice job, Dave.
That's a set 18 or 19 incher, isn't it?
Yeah. We're using number 9 jigging Rapalas. We're doing the perch imitation. I use a snap on this one. It's been working for me pre-fishing. These guys have been tying direct, so I don't think it really much matters. So I like it if I want to change colors, I can do it quick. But number 9 jigging Rap, number 7 if the bite's tougher too. So that's what we've been catching the fish with.
I think we're all right. I hope we're in the top 10. We think we got, Dave, like 12.5 or so, 12? It's going to be close. It's going to be close. We were expecting that 12 to 18 pounds. You just didn't, the way that our pre-fish went, it could have went anyway. So we killed the batteries in the trolling motor about 11:30, I think, today. So we've been back trolling and driving with the kicker motor and live scoping with a pole, and we made it happen. I think we caught some of our bigger fish towards the end of the day, and it was without a trolling motor. So, there's a lot of fish where we're at, and try to go do it again tomorrow.
He's little, but it's a fish. Too bad. Popped out. Yeah. So in pre-fish, we were obviously able to sit on the bow with the foot pedal, move around, look for all these fish. But now it's gotten so windy, so wavy. When we try to go into them, we just take the waves right over the bow. So we're just set up sideways, and we're just letting the wind push us down a line here, and we're just looking in front of us for fish and casting at the ones that we can. We're not really able to move around on them at all.
Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes.
Yep.
Right to the bottom.
He wants it. The one good thing about fishing the tournaments is, you know, like on a normal day you wake up and it's 4-footers. Well, I'm not going fishing. You know, you wake up tournament morning, it's 4-footers, and you're going either way. So it makes you get out here and fish it, you know, no matter what. Learn to fish in all sorts of different kind of weather and not just your bluebird days.
Nice. Five.
It's 5.
It's 5. See that? Baby hooks that.
He wanted the jig in the crawler.
Put that 16.5 in a live well for me, would you? Good. Still windy. Sun's starting to come out a little bit, so might have to put sunglasses on. We're catching fish pretty well. Nothing, no upgrades yet, but you gotta keep on grinding. So, still cold. That's all there is. I might get rid of the 15 and the 8 though.
Yeah.
Dammy, Checker, get rid of that 15 and the 8 if we can.
Oh my God. Whole school's coming for it.
Tiny. Oh, big. Look at the size of that perch. Let's spot lock on that.
I think we got our 5 in the box now. A couple big 12-inch perch. Still just casting ripping wraps and little puppet minnows. Just seeing schools of like 6 or 7 here and there, and just running back, just making like a mile-long drift and trying to pick away at a couple here and there.
Fish, boat number 8, Randy Woodland, Sean France, and Chris Ross. Gonna bring me a big basket. We're gonna see a new leader here. Good job, boys. There we go. That's what we're expecting. 14.47, big day. Well, day 1 of the Michigan Walleye Tour Championship up here at Burt and Mullet Lakes is in the books, and we've got 14 teams that have at least 10 pounds. Our winners are a little over 15.5, 15.51, and they had big fish of the day, 5.09, so that helped them get that big basket. Now, weather. Every team that came out said it was tough. We got a lot of guys that are live scoping and casting, which means they had to control their boat today in 2-3 foot waves, which makes it really tough. A couple teams actually talked about their trolling motors going out. We had one team lose their batteries. So anybody that's got 8.5 pounds tomorrow, if this wind stays like it's supposed to, we could see a big shakeup tomorrow. If you lose your trolling motor early in the day and you're on a good pot of fish and that's how you're fishing, it's gonna be really tough to adjust. The weather's been a little tough. Pre-fishing was good, got some good weights during pre-fishing, but as typical in most tournaments, we had a cold front come through Friday afternoon, Friday night, and kind of really changed the weather. We got beautiful skies if you're out watching football today. Not great conditions for fishing, but these guys are the best in the state. They put it together. Can't wait to see what happens tomorrow as we wrap up the 2024 Michigan Walleye Tour season and crown our champion.
A lot better than yesterday. It's not nearly as windy. The only thing that's got me a little nervous is more than half the field's going to Burt now, and yesterday there was less than 20 boats by far. So just hoping that it doesn't change the bite and our fish is still there and we can catch them.
I'm Sean France, and this is the day 2 of the Michigan Walleye Tour Championship up here on Burt and Mullet Lake, and we started off today, we're going out in 3rd place with 14.47 pounds. We're about, I think, just less than a pound out of 1st place. So hoping today we can pull the same bag, or if not better, to try and hold that one of the top spots. This is our 2nd full season. I did a few random tournaments throughout the season, but this is our 2nd full season. Oh, I love it. I look forward, as soon as that last tournament ends, I'm already ready for the next season.
I know. Yeah, first keeper in the boat. That didn't take too long. Nice job, Sean.
Thanks. I think all week long, pre-fishing, caught a lot of fish that were say 98% of them were from 14 inches to 17 inches. They're all about 1.5 pounds. And then you do get them kicker 20-inch fish, and yesterday we got lucky and weighed one in just over 5 pounds, which is a giant for these lakes. So hopefully we can get another one of them today.
Good walleye, nice job,
Let's
Sean.
go.
Good job. Way
Let's
to go.
go.
Let's go, Sean.
Heck yes.
Yeah, they're all over in here right now too. There's fish everywhere.
And he'd come off in the net.
Why can't we get thumped though? Isn't that crazy?
His bait's working.
I know. I
Now
got
that
one on.
is a bigger fish for these lakes right here.
There you go, Sean. That's a 4-pounder.
Heck yeah, that's what we need.
That's 4. Oh, yeah, that's 100%. We are out here on Burton Mullet fishing the championship here in first week of September. It's been a pretty good pre-fish, quite a few numbers. We weren't on a lot of big fish until tournament day, and we finally found a few big ones. Kind of slid into our number spot.
2.5-pounder right there.
So that's been good.
Good start to the day, boys.
Other than that, I mean, we're just driving around with live scope, searching for fish and casting, and hoping we can get them to bite. Never been on these lakes before. Really enjoying it though. There's a lot of fish and a lot of perch. We're having a blast. I mean, every species, we've caught just about every species in this lake, except for a sturgeon. But yeah, it's been fun.
Ready? Might be an upgrade. That's an
Yeah,
upgrade.
I think that's a little bit of an upgrade from that last one.
Well, I think we got 6 in the live well now. We got one real good fish, about 4 pounds, and we got some good 19.5 to 21-inch fish, and a lot better start than yesterday because it's 8:51, and yesterday we still did not have a fish in the boat, so
Yeah, well, kind of like right over in this area.
definitely takes a lot of pressure off, and it's a good feeling.
Oh, this is a big one. I'm netting this one, Chris. This is a good one. That's another
yeah.
upgrade. This is an upgrade.
If you need this net, you can.
Well, yeah, you got to weigh them. Nice. That's a good upgrade right there. Attaboy, Sean. Let's go. 2 big ones. That our tournament winners right there. Yeah, dude, all the 2 something. Yeah, I told you we had more than yesterday.
And my 16.3 pounds, and this scale yesterday
And it's 10 o'clock.
was barely off from our actual weight up there. So we're sitting up.
I know we got to keep it
about
going.
16 pounds.
Good job.
Good morning. Day 2 of the MWT Championship up here on Burton Mullet Lake. We're fortunate enough to have a great day yesterday, sitting in first place. We're fishing Burt Lake up on the northern end, just targeting fish with our Garmin live scope. Yesterday was brutal weather-wise for us out here in we were about a couple miles offshore out here, and the wind was hollowing waves. We had waves coming over the bow, and our trolling motors batteries ended up dying about 1 o'clock. So we only had a few good hours of fishing. We went through 8 fish. Our first fish was our biggest fish, so that kind of got our hopes up a little bit. Got us through the day here.
There's my leader. There we go.
Nice fish. I started fishing the tour in 2011, I think. We figured out last night, actually. That was my first year fishing. Different partners back then. Matt and I joined up, I think it was around 2016-ish.
I think 14 it might have been even. You, me, and Kyle.
Yep.
That's when MWT went to allowing 3 team members. That first year, Jason and Kyle fished together those first couple of years, and then I was actually between boats, buying a house, having to grow up a little bit more, and they asked if I wanted to join in with them, and we've been kind of fishing together ever since. And the last couple of years, again, life gets in the way a little bit. Kyle's been doing quite a bit with his family, and Joe, I met Joe in 2010, I want to say, just fishing Saginaw Bay Fishing League through the week, and we've been great friends ever since, and we pre-fish and competitively fish against each other, and it was a good opportunity for him to jump in with us this year to add as our third.
Yeah, guess it wasn't on the mark. We're just using 3/8 ounce jigs and crawler with that cold front going through. The fish are really finicky out here. So subtle presentation for them, just wiggling it right in front of their face until they grab it. Well, I think we fully committed to using the forward facing this year. We haven't trolled in one tournament. It's been a good learning experience. We started out the springtime jigging on Detroit River, tons of fish down there, got used to it, and we actually fished the NTC down on Lake Erie and really dialed her in down there. There's a lot of fish, and we just kind of stuck with it through the year. It's fun. Different from trolling for sure.
Right there, he probably hit it.
Got it?
Yep.
Doesn't feel huge, but we'll take it. Get them in the boat.
That'll do.
All right, number 5.
One of the right ones. Grab
Nice.
another rod and start searching. Yeah. I'll deal with this. There was more past that, Jason. There was another one past that one.
Yesterday we finished with 14.42 to put us in third. Today we actually had a really good morning, solid start. The fish were active, shallow where we're at, so great start right now. I think we're just over 16 pounds. Looking to continue to build on that right now. Wind's picking up, but I think we still get a few more to bite here. That brown we're dropping today, we're in shallow. Knew coming into this, these fish would be active and biting, and they were right off the bat. This year doing this technique, a lot of casting, a lot of forward-facing sonar. I think we're really getting dialed into it, and also with this, getting to pick in the weeds what's a fish, what might not be a fish. There's a lot of floating weeds, and also the perch are huge in here. So kind of picking through that and finding the right fish to cast at has been very difficult, but we've also done very well with it.
Some behind him too at 50. Where are you at, Chris? Okay. Well, there was some 10 feet behind him also. Got him? Yeah. There's a fish. Little one? All right. You sure? Are you sure? Dude, that's a nice one. Dude, that's a nice wall. That's an upgrade, I think. Yes, I think that's a 3-pounder. I think that's a 3-pounder. I think it is. Well, our other one was 2.9. It's an upgrade for sure.
I think that
because them other ones looked a lot smaller than that fish. Nice job, Chris. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely an upgrade.
What's he at? 214.
214, so 5-ounce upgrade.
All right. Got him locked in.
2.9 going back. So yeah, we started fishing as a team last year. Did the full season Michigan Walleye Tour. I only did one event before that, or sorry, 2 events before that with my daughter. I really enjoyed them, which then we ended up getting a team together, and we placed good right out of the get-go on Saginaw River, and it kind of took over from there. We like competition, we like to compete, and we love to fish. I think the Michigan Walleye Tour is probably one of the best run series that I've seen. I fished the National Walleye Tour too, and I would say that this tour here competes right with that, with a national level. Might be another upgrade. I think that's an upgrade. There we go, boys. There's a 3-pounder. Let's go. That's a 3 for sure.
Heck yes. Go weigh him.
Yep. Upgrade little by little at a time. 3-2, 3-3. All right.
That puts us at 16 pounds, 15 ounces.
We're 100% over 16 now. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, 16 pounds, 15 ounces.
Almost 17. Hey, let's freaking go, boys.
I almost threw this one back.
Yo, dude. Oh, I would have been so upset. Probably our final update. We've caught a few more fish, a lot of 17s to 18s, but still looking for that 3 to 5 pounder to really make it a good bag and a good day. Got a few pike mixed in there. Still searching. We got probably an hour left to fish, and I guess we'll see what happens, but I'm thinking we're seeing a lot of fish, so I'm thinking we can pull one more 3 pounder. I think our smallest is 214, so even if we get a 2 to 3 ounce upgrade, that'd be huge in this tournament.
Definitely not as big as the other one. Will an upgrade is 16 inch hopefully though.
Morning went a little slow, but they've been starting off kind of slow, so not a shock there. We picked away, we were able to get 5. I think we got 6 fish in the boat now. Definitely much later than yesterday right now, but plan for the rest of the day is just keep grinding it out in this area. The right fish are here, and we just need to get them topside. I've actually been coming up here since I was a little kid, but never competitive fishing, always just vacationing, staying in Aloha State Park, fishing Mullet Lake a lot as a little guy. I actually caught my first walleye in Mullet Lake, and I was probably about 4 years old, I think, 5 years old. Back in it would have been late 80s at that time, but no, mullet right now, mullet definitely has way more fish than burt. Just you don't have the size. That's what we found pre-fishing. We had some 20, 30 fish days pre-fishing over there. Aggressive, you could get them to bite on multiple presentations, but at the end of the day, the size all came back here to burt. A lot less fish, but the chance at some nicer ones, as we've proven yesterday and hopefully today. There we go, that'll help. Just grab my rod, just keep fishing.
Started off kind of slow. We had a couple of flurries of activity. I mean, we're sitting right now probably a solid 10. Got maybe 45 minutes to fish yet, and things can happen pretty quickly. All it takes at times is a couple of casts and get some decent upgrades.
Spot lock us so we're not dragging back. Did spot lock go on or not?
Nope. Yep. Where is it?
There's my leader.
I can't even see your
Right
line.
here, right next to the boat.
Yeah, I see him.
Get him.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's
All right, strong.
Keep looking, keep looking. There was more mark.
Waited all day for that.
Hey, here's a nice one. Nice fish of the day. We've just been cruising around looking for these marks, the suspended marks, and finally got this one to go. Came and smoked it. Beautiful fish.
How much time we got left before we gotta be in?
We're down to probably 15, 20 minutes of fishing tops, and we got to get boogieing, so it's a great upgrade.
okay. Let's go.
That was a solid 3-pound upgrade, for sure. That's huge. Going into this, we had a good finish coming out of it, but that one just gave us the fighting chance to possibly stay in it, so we will see.
There you go, folks. There's a 15.14 pound limit. Great limit from Tyler, Brett, and Jake. Great to have these guys come down. So as we wrap up day 2, one of the things that kind of stuck out to me at the scales was we saw more good-sized fish. Now, we didn't see as many big baskets as we did day 1, but we seem to have anglers who had a lot of bigger fish. The big baskets were bigger than yesterday, and we didn't see a lot of 0s or 1s. A lot of anglers caught 3, 4, 5 fish with a lot of limits coming in today. I think a lot of that had to do with the conditions. Yesterday we had 2, 3, sometimes 4-foot waves, and when you're casting, boat control is critical, and those big waves are tough. Today, until about noon, we had calm conditions. The guys were able to actually get where they wanted to go, see their fish on live scope, and make good casts to them, be able to fill their lures. Made a big difference in number of fish and the poundage we saw today over day 1. Boat number 8. Randy Woodland, Sean France, and Chris Ross coming to the stage. Sit tight for a second. I know you're excited. Just sit tight. 14.47 yesterday. They need 14.85 to take the lead. I think we're going to see a new leader here, folks. You betcha we are. Big basket of the tournament. 17.09 for Randy, Sean, and Chris. Congratulations, guys. They had 15.51 yesterday. They're going to need 16.06 to take the lead. It is going to be close. It is really going to be close. They need 16.06 to take the lead. Put them on there, my friend. Let's see what we got. Gotcha. 15.20, 85 1/100ths of a pound. Just behind. Great. All right, we're here with Chris, Randy, and Sean, our winners of the 2024 Michigan Walleye Tour Championship up here on Burt and Mullet Lake. First of all, guys, congratulations.
Thank you.
Great weekend, great season. Let's talk a little bit about the season, the road to kind of get here. That's kind of the whole idea of the season, is to get to the championship and see what happens. Talk a little bit about your season, how it went, maybe some of the challenges you faced, and kind of some of the things some of your upticks on the season.
Well, I mean, starting out Saginaw River, we zeroed in that. I mean, 2 days of fishing Saginaw River, and to catch nothing away in was a punch in the gut. You know, you walk away from that feeling defeated. Thankfully, we did keep our heads up. We thought about how last year went. There was a team that didn't even fish the tournament, still made the championship. It was like, okay, looking forward, we have to do well in these next couple events. And a couple events leading up to that, or after that, we felt pretty confident going into that. You know, Detroit River, we've been doing very well there, kind of being able to adjust with conditions, with our casting game, a trolling game. We did very well there. And then, you know, this last event, we go to Alpena, had a hell of a day, the day 1. Day 2, we feel really good going into it. Our fish are there, we do well, and then motor blows and we don't make it back. So, you know, you leave there, it's like, dang, we're right there. And even then, I didn't know if we were gonna make the cut, but thankfully we had enough day 1 to where we were able to make the cut and then look forward to this. So it's been a lot of struggles, I say, up and down leading to this, but we were ready for this. I think it felt good this weekend. Like it really did.
I don't think people really understand the mental thing it takes to be a good tournament angler, right? You guys zero the first tournament, you have a problem, you can't get in the second day of the last event, and then you come up here with just a hole and you just wash everything clean, come up here and win the championship. It takes a lot of mental fortitude to do that.
It does. You know, I coach a softball, and I talk to my girls all the time, but mental toughness, about sticking to your game, you know, and not feeling defeated when things are not going your way, and you have to keep pushing forward.
There you go.
And that's where fishing, that's the best guys. I mean, a lot of these fishermen have been doing it for a while, and to come in here second year doing this, I mean, hell of a team effort. Super proud of these guys. It's just been a hell of a great journey.
There you go. Congratulations, guys, on a great season. 2024 champions. No one can take that away from you. You guys are champions now. We'll see you back next year to defend your title.
Thanks a lot, Lance.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Appreciate it.